The hope for the chasing pack over in Ligue 1, as of course PSG kicked off 2022 with a draw. What about the rest of the gang? We'll take a little look next. Right, folks, back once again with another prediction video. Today we're looking forward to match day number 21 over in Lyon, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. Where you been? Smash your subscribe to keep back up to all things Lyon related, Baba related, world football related. We're all here, boys, under one roof. That's right, PSG dropped points. Bit of a clanger, of course. Open up the woodwork for the chances of Nice, which are very, very nice. And of course, Marseille over in Lyon. Can they catch up with, of course, the runaway leaders? We'll take a look at it, all of it in a minute. Of course, big shout out to my VR bloody peas. They're the Patreons, guys. Thank you very, very much. And of course, we've got a brand new one in Jay Pods and Relay. So big shout out to Jay. Joins the illustrious VIP band of brothers. He went down there, smashed the old button, and of course joined the many men. So big shout out to you, sir, for coming on board. If you guys want to jump in, help us out, that'll be graciously appreciated. Of course, and there are some perks, new perks, that we'll elaborate on that in a minute. So let's get into it then, shall we? Of course, recap those games that did take place this past weekend as we kick forward to the next one. So here we go. Clermont took on Stade Reims, and of course it was a 0-0 draw in the end. Point in the bag for Clermont Foot as they try to stay in the division for another season. Metz against Strasbourg, 2-0 win for Strasbourg, up to 8th in the table, doing very, very well. Meanwhile, Nantes against Monaco could not be separated, 0-0 in the end. Bordeaux also got beat by Marseille, of course, up to 3rd in the table. Got a game in hand over Nice, which is very, very nice for them, and of course a win for that could put them on 39 points, and again that would close it down to what, 8 points, the gap between themselves and PSG. Anyway, Montpellier against Troyes was postponed. We'll do that again another day. Lyon against PSG, like I said, 1-1 draw in the end. Messi nowhere to be found. Lille against Lorient also postponed. We'll do that another day. Lens picked up a 1-0 over Stade Rennes. Of course, Lens continue their fantastic season, 6th in the table. Rennes are 4th, only a couple of points separate 4th from bloody 8th. Goodness gracious me, it's quite tight at the top. Maybe 9th even. Golly, it's well tight. Top 10 is quite tight. Anyway, kicking off forward, Angers against Saint-Étienne was also postponed, and Brest lost to a very, very nice Nice. That's my 3-0 win for them to again maintain 2nd spot in the table. Of course, this is that table. Of course, PSG lead the charge, 47 points to the board. Nice 2nd, very, very nice. Of course, Marseille 3rd. Down the foot there, we've got Saint-Étienne, Metz, and Lorient going down as it stands, because Lorient in that playoff spot. It all could change this week. Let's take a look at the games in a minute. Oh, look at this mess. Absolutely, I've got to figure that out. But anyway, we had multiple leaders or winners this week. Kevin, Winky, Shepherd, Stringer, Worst, Gisby FC, Great Anti, the Great. Well done to you guys. And of course, well done to the Patreons supporting the band of men and women there. Of course, well done to you guys. That's of course the leaderboard for this week and this week alone. Who of course is leading the second half of the season. We'll deep out the Great and Shepherd take a bloody bow. They've also kicking ass to taking names in the second half of the campaign with 9 points so far this season. And a big shout out to of course the patrons there. Shepherd, Ultra Merit, Frosty, and of course Jimmy Watton, to name but a few. Did I miss anybody? If I did miss you, I do apologise. But these are the guys. Those guys, patrons, can access the full leaderboard, the master leaderboard, just to see where they are whenever they want. Of course, as for the rest of the guys, you're going to have to wait and see at the end of the month, of course, to find out how the master leaderboard is. You just got this one to chew on for now. Anyway, let's kick on forward. Cutley Fortress League with the next round of matches, which is of course match day number 21. So let's get into it. Kicking it all off, it'll be Monaco up against Clermont Foot. That's right. That's actually going to take place on Saturday, 16th of January at the Stade Louis II Stadium, of course. Played for the 6th time 2005. What are we looking at here? 4 wins for Monaco, 1 win for Clermont Foot, and 1 draw. Monaco got 1 defeated past 6 for them, 67% form. Up against Clermont Foot side, just 1 defeated past 4 for them, 50% form. Of course, heading into this one, last time played in Monaco was a 4-0 win for Monaco. In fact, Monaco actually won 3 on the bounce, conceding just the 1 goal over the course of those 3 matches. Monaco were in League 2 only as far as back as 2013. It's quite a surprise. Of course, Monaco head into this on the back of a 0-0 draw against Nantes. Meanwhile, Clermont also coming into this on the back of a 0-0 draw against Reims. Look at the odds on this one. We have Monaco 2-1 on for the victory, 5-1 is your away win. That's Clermont Foot, and 10-3 is your draw. Going to go with Monaco here with a 2-0 win, and of course another clean sheet to boot. Saint-Étienne, of course, strugglers taking on Lens this coming a weekend. I thought that previous game actually is on Sunday, not Saturday. This game is actually on Saturday, 15th 17th of January, the Stade Geoffrey Gouchard played each other 33 times, these two sides, since 1993. 10 wins to Saint-Étienne, 30 wins to Lens, and 10 draws. Saint-Étienne, though, 2 wins to the past 3. They're on the climb, on a bit of a push, 33% form up against the Lens side, who just lost 1 to the past 4 games, 58% form. Last time over in Saint-Étienne was a 3-2 win for Lens. Lens unbeaten against Saint-Étienne in the last 3 occasions. In fact, the last 4 occasions of competitive action, of course. Only winning, that's it. Unbeaten in the last 4. Pick up 2 wins and 2 draws. Saint-Étienne commences on the back of a 4-1 win over Lavons over in the Coupe de France. I mean, Lens picked up 1 over Rennes last round. Look at the odds on this one. We're Saint-Étienne 20-10 for the Richie 2-5 issue draw. 5-4 is your way when that is Lens. Going to go with Lens here. Of course, a big win for them. They are still up in the top end of the table. Of course, Saint-Étienne are struggling. And I think they'll continue with a bit of a shit season so far. Troyes up against Lyon then. Let's get into this one on the 16th, of course. Played each other 20 times since 1999. 3 wins for Troyes, 15 wins for Lyon, and 2 draws. Just 1 win in the past 6, though, for Troyes. 25% form up against the Lyon side, who haven't won in the last 6. Goodness gracious me. However, they've drawn 5 on the spin. So, unbeaten in the last 5, but haven't won in the last 6. Of course, last time in Troyes was a 5-0 win for Lyon. They're actually unbeaten in the last. They've won 6 on the bounce against Troyes, conceding just 1 goal in the last 3, scoring 11 goals as well. 11 goals to 1 return. Troyes picked up a 1-1 draw against Stade last time round. Of course, Lyon picked up a draw against PSG. Look at the odds here, though, for this badger. We've got Troyes 3-1 for the victory. 2017 on is your Lyon, and 13-5 is your draw. Going to go with Lyon here. 2-0 win. They'll get that win, and of course, move the chains for them as well. Lorient taking on Angers, coming at you on Sunday as well. Now, these two sides have played each other 18 times since 2003. Lorient coming into this, winning 7 of the last of that. 5 wins for Angers and 6 draws. Lyon, though, Lorient, without a win in at least 6 games. In fact, they haven't won the last 13 games up against the Angers side. Just 1 win and 6 for them. 25% form. Of course, coming at you, though, over in, what are we looking at? Lorient, last time around, was in competitive action, was a 2-0 win for Lorient. That's back in May 2021. They already played each other this season. It was a 1-0 win for Angers as well. Of course, Angers picked up a 4-1 loss against Montpellier way back at the 22nd of December. Lorient, also last time they played, was also last year against PSG, where they picked up a draw. 13-10 is your Lorient, 22-1 is your away win. That's Angers, and 9-4 is your draw. I'm going with the away side here. Angers to take the 3-0, 3 points, 2-1 win in the end. Nice up against Nantes, the battle of the ends. That's right. Now there is a question mark that this game might not go ahead, so we will we'll examine it and we'll give you predictions anyway. I don't see it at the moment, so I do believe that it will not go ahead, but I'm going to run the numbers and we'll see about that. Now, these two sides, according to my eyes, are scheduled to take place on the 14th of January, taking place on the, of course, at the Allianz Riviera. Played 36 times since 1994. 11 wins for Nice, 14 wins for Nantes, and we've got 11 draws. Of course, Nice winning 4 on the bouts, 75% form up against the Nantes side, unbeaten the last 6, 92% form, winning 5 of the last 6. Last time out over in Nice was a 2-1 win for Nice. That was back in October 2020. And of course, they did play each other in September. It was a 2-0 win for Nice, which of course was very, very nice. Of course, Nice took it on Brest and they won 3-0 last round. Of course, Nantes picked up a 0-0 draw against Monaco. I don't have any odds, or do I? Do I have any odds? I do not have any odds, not even basic odds, but I would have gone with a Nice victory here, 2-0 win for them, because they are very, very good this season. Marseille taking on Lille again, question mark. No, there it is. This one looks like it will go ahead. Of course, looking on to the Orange Velodrome, played each other 49 times in 1993, 24 wins for Marseille, 14 wins for Lille, 11 draws, 5 wins in the past 6 for Marseille, 92% form up against the Lille side, just 1 defeat in the past 6 for them, 75% form as well. Coming at you, though, over in Marseille last round, a 1-1 draw back in September 2020. They also play each other. Of course, back in October, it was a 2-0 win for Lille. Lille unbeaten the last 3 against Marseille, conceding just the 1 goal over the course of those last 3 matches. Look at the odds here. 13-10 are your hosts. 2-1 your way when that's Lille, and 23-10 is your draw. Marseille, 3-2 winners, goals galore in this one. Looking forward to this one. PSG taking on Brest on Saturday. All eyes on this one, of course. Played each other 12 times since 2010. 11 wins for PSG, nothing for Brest, and 1 a draw. Of course, PSG, though, just 1 win and 3, 83% form up against the Brest side, just 1 defeat past 4 games, 58% form for them at the moment. Brest haven't won in the last 10 matches against PSG. Of course, last time over in PSG, in Paris, was a 3-0 win for Paris, back in January 2021, around about this time last season. They also played each other this season, back in August. It was a 4-2 win for PSG. PSG coming into this on the back of a draw against Lyon. In fact, back-to-back draws in the league picking up a draw against Lyon, picking up a draw against Lorient, but both of those games were on the road. Brest, though, coming in just on the back of a 2-0 win over Nice, which wasn't very, very nice. Of course, the odds on this one, PSG 92 on for the victory, 91 is your long shot, that's Brest, and 61 is your draw. PSG will nick this one 3-0 win and a comfortable win to boot. Strasbourg taking on Montpellier as well, also on Sunday. Plays 34 times since 1993, 30 wins for Strasbourg, 10 wins for Montpellier, and 11 draws. 2 wins of the past 4 for Strasbourg, 67% form up against the Montpellier side who won 6 on the bout. Goodness gracious me, 100% form. The team to avoid right now. Of course, coming at you though, last time out over in Strasbourg was a 3-2 win for Montpellier. That was back in May 2021. Of course, Strasbourg picking up a 2-0 win over Metz. Montpellier picking up a 1-0 win over Strasbourg. Alice, is that the is that different? It's the same Strasbourg. So the last match Montpellier did play was against Strasbourg, but it was in the Coupe de France, and it was a 1-0 win for Montpellier. Last time out around in the Ligue, it was a Montpellier victory over Angers on the 22nd of December. Look at the odds on this one then. Strasbourg 65 on for the victory, 3-1 is your way when that's Montpellier, 11-4 is your draw. I think I've gone with a draw here, 1-1 in the end. Montpellier's form is good, but so is Strasbourg. Kicking on forward, it'll be Reims up against Metz. Let's get into this one then, shall we? Also on the 16th of January. Played each other 19 times, done 3 wins for Reims, 6 wins for Metz, and 10 draws. Reims, though, unbeaten the last 5, picking up 3 wins and 2 draws. Up against the Metz side, just 1 win and 6, 25% form for them at the moment. Last round over in Reims was a 0-0 draw, and they also played each other way back at the start of the season. Of course, it was a 1-1 draw in Metz, of course. Coming at you, Metz did lose to Strasbourg last time out. Reims picked up a 0-0 draw against Clermont foot, but back-to-back clean sheets for Reims. In fact, they've just conceded 1 goal in the last 5 games. Goodness gracious me. Meanwhile, look at the odds on this one then, shall we? We're 11-10 on is your Reims, 23-10 is your draw, 5-10, 3-1 is your away win. That's Metz. Reims will win this one, 2-1 win. Conceding a goal is a bit of a booger. Kicking on forward will be Rennes up against Bordeaux, of course, locking horse for the 57th time, the previous 56 since 1994. 13 wins for Rennes, 24 wins for Bordeaux, and 19 draws. Rennes, though, 3 defeats in the bout for them. In fact, just 1 defeat in the past 5, 1 win in the past 5 for them, 33% form. Up against the Bordeaux side, also 3 defeats on the bouts as well, 42% form. Last time around over in Rennes was a 1-0 win for Bordeaux. That was back in November 2020. Of course, they played each other back at the start of the season. Around about September time, it was a 1-1 draw over in Bordeaux. Of course, Rennes picking up a 1-0 loss against Lens. Bordeaux losing to Marseille last time around, and they've gone back-to-back games without scoring a goal. They might as well stick Josh Major up there. Of course, he scored in that 10-0 drumming of Jomo Souza. Of course, coming at you though on this one, Bordeaux are actually 6-1. They are long shots, 5-2 on is your host. That's Rennes, 50-4 is your draw. 2-0 win for Rennes for me on this one. And then, of course, we have had a bit of a bonus match, of course. Clermont foot taking on Strasbourg. That's, of course, midweek next week. Just trying to dig out the numbers here on this one. Scheduled to take place, of course, 19th of January. Of course, played at the same time, so 2005, 2 wins apiece and 3 draws, of course. Clermont foot, just 1 defeat past 4 games for them. Up against the Strasbourg side, winning 2 and losing 2 of the last 4. Of course, last time they played each other over in Clermont foot was a 0-0 draw back in Ligue 2, back in September 2016. And, of course, the basic odds on this one, there are none. But if I'm going to go with my gut says a 1-0 win for Strasbourg here. And that'll be a good week for them, an unbeaten week for them. And, of course, back-to-back defeats for Clermont foot. And back-to-back games without scoring a goal. Those are my picks on this one. Be sure to get your picks. Those are my picks, boys and girls. Be sure to get in your picks as well for Ligue. Oh, that's right. I look forward to seeing what you got in the old prediction thing. It is free to enter and a good bit of chance to get your name in lights. Another way to get your name in lights is, of course, if you are a French football expert or a budding French football fan who wants to get involved in content creation. I'm looking for my Avengers. Are you one of my Avengers? I'm looking for guys who want to get into content creation, talk about French football, all that kind of stuff. If you are one of those people that thinks they can talk the talk about French football and want to get into content creation without going full little nuts deep in it, get involved. Let me know. Down in the comment section, or better still, go over to Twitter, follow me there, DM me and say, hey, I like French football, I wouldn't mind talking about French football, and of course we'll get you in the hot seat and we'll have a chat, and of course we'll talk all about it one-on-one, of course off camera, and get to know each other a little bit, and then of course maybe get you on a cameo before something more special next season. If you are interested, let me know, of course. Looking forward to that, and again, make sure you smash your thumbs up, smash your subscribe, also check out the links down below. I'm on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and of course Peach as well, and a big shout out to my matey boy, the latest member of the Patreon gang. He went down below and of course signed on the dotted line. It is J. Ponce Emile. Thank you for your love and of course just do appreciate it. But anyway guys, that is it. Until then dudes, I'll see you soon for the next.